Hello, my name is Nick Marchuk, and I'm joined today by Kate Birchby and Jackson Bonchi. In this presentation, we have constructed a new golf course for your viewing pleasure. Our course is next to a highway, which we took into account when designing our course. The property this course is constructed on has complicated topography, which was a challenge for making a fun and fair course to play on. It was important to allow space for the back 9 holes and take into account entering and exiting the course to and from the clubhouse. We have areas of trees to provide cover in split up areas, like between 2 holes, so our golfers aren't in danger of being hit by a stray drive, or around our maintenance shop. With this, I'll be passing it off to Kate to talk about the topography of our course.
Okay, so the topography of the map that we were given, as you can see, there's a lot of contouring lines and a lot of different slopes and meandering hills. So if you look around the map, you have coordinates up at the top. So all the E1s, so this is just a location that was on a provincial map. So E1 would just be a sector, same with the ends. So as you see, these little pluses are the intercepting coordinates for both of those coordinates. So you have these pluses, and then along the sides you can see all the varying heights of elevation. So if you see at the bottom, the scale is 1 inch equals 600 feet. So all of these distances then are in feet. So as you see, the thicker and like darker lines are the base distances, all going up by 25s, which means these like lighter lines in between the darker lines are 5 feet increments. So as you see along a lot of these hills, there's these sharp V-looking spots. So if there was a creek there, water would be starting head here, and then the stream would run downhill there. But in this case, since there's no water, this just means that there's a slight valley or coulee that might be in place there. And then areas where the lines, so next to this hole 3 here, lines where they are very close together means a steep or rapid incline or decline in elevation. So this would be from the number 3 here up here would be a steep incline up to we have 350 feet. All these contour lines to build this course around was quite interesting. We had a lot of input from all our group members. So now we'll pass it off to Jackson, and he's going to discuss the whole layout.
So, our whole layout starts with hole 1. It is a par 4, 364-yard hole. We decided to make it fairly straight up and not too long, as to make it easy and approachable for the golfer. Hole 2 is one of the required holes. It is a par 3, 183 yards. Pretty flat, very straight up, simple as well. Hole 3 is when we get a little more interesting. It's a 600-yard par 5 with a bit of a downhill tee shot and a dog leg. It's probably one of the more difficult holes in the course, and will definitely challenge a golfer. Hole 4 is our par 4 388. And this one is a little bit interesting because it will play a significant bit shorter due to its downhill tee shot, and will be a short chip shot in for the golfer with a good drive to hit. Hole 5 is a longer par 3, but this length is kind of subsided by the fact that it is also a downhill tee shot. Hole 6, the tee shot is going to be your furthest point from the clubhouse, and is a straight up par 4, 400 yards, very standard. Hole 7 is a par 3, 183 yards, with a bunker in front, so really forcing the golfer to carry. Hole 8, par 4, 325 yards, dog leg left, is most important that you lay up your tee shot and leave yourself a good shot into the green. And then hole 9, we finish on a par 5 with our 520-yard par 5. And this forces you to lay up on your second shot, or have you make a very risky shot with that greenside bunker protecting the ninth green.
So this right here is the legend. So down here we've got our tees in a square shape, our fairways in the elongated fairway kind of general shape, and our greens are circles. And then these kind of cloud-looking bubbles are trees that we've decided to lay out on the course. As Nick said earlier, they divide certain golf holes to ensure the safety and, to make a whole golf hole a little more tricky for golfers. And then the orangish yellowish blobs slash outlines are the bunkers. And then a few things where we designed holes, we kind of had to make sure that we weren't, absurdly putting a fairway up a steep slope or down a steep slope that the ball would have uncontrollable roll. And then another thing on hole 6 here, this kind of line throughout this area is kind of a valley, so hole 6 we'd be hitting over a valley, kind of make it more difficult. And now we'll give it to Nick to conclude our presentation.
Well, thank you very much for viewing our presentation. We hope that it was as interesting and informative for you to listen to as it was for us to make it. Thank you very much and have a great day.